Fernando Pimentel from BehindTheGloves.com here with the one and only Terence Crawford. Terence, you have a big fight coming up this weekend on pay-per-view versus Victor Postol. You two are the number 1 and 2 best fighters at 140. Your thoughts on this fight and what to expect?
My thoughts on the fight is going to be a great night of boxing. You got two undefeated fighters in their prime, same record, going head-to-head for the lineal junior welterweight title. My thoughts on it is it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
As we were talking right now off camera, I was talking about how ultra competitive you are and everything. I said he's the number 1 and number 2 fighter, you and him. What are your thoughts on him saying something like he thinks Matthysse at 140 is a better fighter than you?
I laugh. It's nothing that a person can say to tell me somebody better than me that haven't even won a world title. You know, never beat a top guy in the division except Lamont Peterson. And I just say, okay, think that. Come fight night, you'll see.
Let's talk about the HBO special, Terence Crawford, My Fight. Talk to us about what they didn't know. You know, that area that you grew up in, North Omaha, is very rough and everything. How were you able to avoid the negativity and the influences out there that actually could drag somebody down?
Well, you got a choice to make. You know, everybody got choices. It depends on what choice you want to make. You know, you want to go the good way or you want to go the wrong way. I chose the good way. I left all the negativity behind me. A lot of friends that I was hanging out with on a day-to-day basis, I don't hang out with them no more. And they respect that because they know that I'm trying to accomplish something in life. I have kids now, so I can't go around doing the same thing that I was doing 5, 6 years ago.
Being the face of that area, because as we stated, you know, you have a billboard out there for a Waffle House, for a local Waffle House. Being a face, being somebody that kids look up to, what are your thoughts on that? How do you feel being a role model?
Oh, I feel good being a role model, being that I've been through a lot in life, and a lot of kids that's growing up in the same neighborhoods that I grew up in, they look up to me because of my past, and they know I'm a real dude, and they can relate to. A lot of people would try to be role models but never been through nothing in life, and the kids don't relate to it. So they will tell a person, how can you tell me something when you wasn't brought up the same way I was? So being that I was brought up the same way they was and been through the same struggles and trials and tribulations that they've been through, they can relate to it, and I can get them some advice on things.
And finally, what are your thoughts on the undercard of the pay-per-view? You have a pretty stacked card. You have Benavidez versus Santana. You have Oscar Valdez going for his first world title. Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez obviously injured and sadly got pulled out. But what are your thoughts on the undercard and obviously your main event fight?
Well, I really too much don't worry about the undercard. You know, you got a lot of talent on the undercard. Makes for a great night of boxing, but at the same time, I'm just focused on my opponent. That's it.
Thank you for your time, Terence. Good luck Saturday against Victor Postol. Fernando Pimentel of Behind the Gloves here with Terence Crawford saying we'll see you at the fight. And here's Michelle.
Hey Fight fans, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you go ahead and do so because Behind the Gloves is worldwide with our coverage. All you have to do is click this little link right here.